Hola! Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful glass-on-glass mosaic Suncatcher using stained glass scraps. This project is super fun and a great way to use up those leftover pieces. I'll be using a plain Suncatcher base that already has a nice texture on one side, along with transparent stained glass scraps, Millefiori beads, a ball chain, glass nippers, adhesive, and grout, just to name a few things. You can find the full list of the materials down in the description, so be sure to check that out before you start. If you get to buy the stained glass scraps mentioned in the description below, the first step is to rinse them because they usually come very dusty. Give them a quick wash, pat them dry, and set them aside. On the other hand, if you are using your own leftovers from other projects, just skip this step. Next, trace the circle of your Suncatcher onto a piece of paper and sketch out your design with a pencil. For this project, I'm going with an abstract design with wavy horizontal lines. Once you are happy with the sketch, go over it with Sharpie so it's easier to see through the glass. I like to place my drawing on top of the original packaging that came with the Suncatcher and then set the Suncatcher on top. This keeps everything in place and makes it easy to see how it will look with light shining through. Separate your glass scraps by color and start experimenting with different combinations. Arrange them to see which order looks best. Keep in mind that your batch of glass might have different colors than mine, so have fun playing with what you have. For glass-on-glass mosaics, Gorilla Clear Adhesive is my favorite because it holds really well and doesn't yellow in the sunlight or with temperature changes. And here is a tip. Transfer some of the adhesive into a small syringe for easy application. Seal the big tube and store it in a cool place. I keep mine in the fridge until I need more. Cut the ball chain to the correct length. Apply a thin line of adhesive and carefully place it on your design. This creates a nice border or divider between the sections. Now it's time to start cutting your glass with wheeled nippers. Always wear protective eyewear for this step. Just place the nippers where you want to cut, squeeze, and the glass will snap apart. To create a cut slightly curved, just hold the nippers in an angle like this. I decided to cut long strips and place them vertically to fill each section, but you could do smaller random pieces if you like. The idea is to fill each section with one color and switch colors for the next section. For precise cuts, use a Sharpie to mark the glass. If you make a mistake, just wipe it off with alcohol. And I would love to know, how do you find the process of cutting stained glass? Is it easier or harder than you expected? Tell me in the comments. Apply a small amount of adhesive on the back of each glass piece using your syringe. If your glass is textured, place the texture side down. It will still show through and it prevents grout from getting stuck in the wrinkles. Press each piece firmly into place so the glue spreads evenly underneath. You want full coverage, otherwise grout can seep under and make the finished piece look messy. But don't stress, just go slowly and check as you go. And this is the finished piece before grouting. I really like it. At this stage, you can stop here if you like the look without grout. It gives a nice floating glass effect. But if you want more polished finish, let's move on to grouting. I'm using powder grout, but there is also a premixed grout listed in the description if you prefer. Mix about 3 spoonfuls of grout with water a little at a time until you get a peanut butter-like consistency. Let it rest for 5 minutes to slake. This allows the chemical reaction to strengthen the grout. Then give it another quick mix and apply it over your mosaic, making sure all the gaps are filled. Then let it sit for about 30 minutes. Once the grout has dried, gently wipe away the excess with a paper towel. If needed, use a damp sponge to get into tricky spots. Finally, polish everything with a cotton rag to bring back that gorgeous shine. And that's it! Your glass-on-glass mosaic Suncatcher is done! I think it turned out bright, colorful, and so fun to make. If you enjoyed this tutorial, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what was the hardest part of this project for you, or what would you like me to make next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.